So my name's Joe. This is Tom. We're two members in the band Lich King. We're a thrash metal band in Western Massachusetts.
And thrash metal bands are good at making podcasts.
We do a little thing called Podcast Mosh. We're recording a promo video for what's the thing called?
None of this is getting used anyway.
Well, we got to start somewhere.
Proteon. Prometheus.
There's really no rhyme or reason to the podcast, other than that we liked a lot of other podcasts.
We wanted to make our own podcast after listening to the podcasts of others. We're big fans of
Harmontown?
Sure.
Yeah, we're doing Patreon because we want to do podcasts more often. We're only doing once a month now. We want to do twice or maybe once every week.
If you're not familiar with Patreon, it's like a recurring Kickstarter. You pledge I think we do it per episode.
Yeah, per episode.
Per episode. Yeah.
Donating money will help us make more podcasts, maybe once a week or twice a month. And it'll also support us indirectly in doing our music as well.
We want to have more of an excuse to do this. So if we have people contributing, then that means we have more of an excuse to get together and do it once a week or so, which is kind of what we want to do because it's way more fun than making music. Ideally, if we could get this up to like one of those really high thousands of dollars a month things that you see on Patreon, we could just give up the music thing because that's not generating anything.
We'll just sit around in this room and talk.
So that's why we're doing Patreon, because we want to do episodes more often. We want to
record on the road.
Yep, we want to set up a mobile recording rig so we can do podcasts while we're on tour.
Yep. Maybe even if we raise enough to do a live stream, which is just
that could be fun.
So you should support us because we're going to reward you with some cool things.
There's going to be free CDs and merch.
So, for example, you pledge like $1 per episode, and you'll get access to our Patreon feed, which means you can submit topics for us to talk about. And if you pledge like $2 per episode, you'll get the episodes like a day early, as opposed to waiting until they come out on iTunes.
Yep. Subscribe at podcast.lichkingmetal.com or search for Podcast Mosh on iTunes or Podbay. Yeah.
Or whatever you have to do on Android or Windows, because I have no idea what that is.
The places.
Wherever you get podcasts, just go there. We're there.
In case you want to say anything.
For actual stuff, basically,
Be professional.